So I was jogging down this back lane this morning, morning run. I find if I don't do that every day, I don't wake up very well. And came across this old Celtic cairn. I've done a bit of study of them. In fact, you may remember I made that one. The facsimile of it. I'm going to change cameras. You see, these were a combination of the old Celtic druidic symbols, which was the circle of life, and you can just see the cross in the centre of it where the Christian church started to take over. Oh, there's St Michael's Mount. I hadn't put two and two together for how close it was, because I haven't been here since I'm too young to remember. Saloon. My mum and dad tell stories about taking the ferry to the Scilly Isles in bad weather and being so sick on the way that they were there for a day trip, and all they could do was lie down and recover for the trip back, dreading the trip back. Take their life in the hands of other people the whole world over. So here we are. I'm not entirely certain this is the hospital that I was born in, but it's about the same age. I was saying to Andrew as we came around the corner, it's going to be at least 68 years old for it to be the one, and it does look like it's around that vintage. And it's a Penzance Hospital, now called the West Cornwall Hospital. Anyway, if it wasn't for COVID, I'd walk in and ask people about it, but I don't think they welcome strangers just walking in. Landsend. I must have been here a few times. I have absolutely no recollection of it whatsoever. Still here at Landsend, and a circle of stones here. I would have sworn up until 5 minutes ago that there was a cairn here. It was a man-made ancient cairn. But now I've come across these circles. There is no cairn here, so obviously I'm wrong about that. And I'm starting to see if I can have memories of standing on one of these as a kid. It's obviously a religious, important place. I'm going to change camera.
It's an ancient Viking burial ground.
Yes. Now, I can't honestly say I've got recollection of standing on one. Can't say that.
Hello, Josephina.
Oh, so who you in the picture then?
Hello, Josephina.
So, Landsend, ancient burial mound. Did you just read that? It said it was Viking, did you?
No, I just think it is.
I don't think. I think it predates the Vikings actually, but we'll see what it says. There'll be a plaque somewhere. So we're going to have to look that up on the internet. It's the most significant thing here in terms of British and English ancient history, and there's nothing there to tell you what it is. Surprised. So Andrew saw this giant Celtic cross here, and it's obviously the churchyard. I've just opened the gate, and they're just wonderful examples of the traditional crosses. So that's 1925. That big one is quite new. It's a war memorial, but still 1914-18. And some older ones here. Oh, still only 1858, so not that old. Won't tread on your grave, mate. But Celtic twists. And this is what I was trying to emulate when I made that one, which I've got up on the front of my house actually. I think there are graves everywhere here, you wish. So when's this one? Okay, only 1929. It's not that old a graveyard, or at least the gravestones are not that old. We're going down into Sennen Cove now. This was my mum and dad's favourite place. I know I've been here, but I have no memory of it. Thought it would be a bit more beachy. Beach is more off to the right, but I'm not going to walk down on the beach. I think I have a memory of being on there. According to the family, I had a habit of walking up to people, having a picnic, and standing there watching them eat until they gave me something from their picnic. I think I remember independently of being told that, getting a banana from some people one day and then half being told off by my mother for taking it. But oh, there's the sandy beach off to the right. That'll do me all. I don't mind just turning around and going back. For those that don't know, that's the English lifeboat ramp there. They just have to launch it down, storm some hell or high water straight into the sea. Self-righting lifeboats. There she is, Sennen Cove. I think I would have spent hours here as a toddler, but I have no recollection whatsoever. Coming down into Penzance again. This is a place you could spend a few days easily. But we've got the sat-nav set for Padstow for Rick Steins seafood restaurant, and a reservation there at 4:30, and sat-nav says we're going to be there at 3:05. And so I really want to arrive about 4 o'clock, so we've got plenty of time just to come down into Penzance and see if I can get a nice shot of St Michael's Mount. I've no real need to go there. I've been to its brother monastery, Mont Saint-Michel, in Brittany. You'll see that in one of the previous vlogs. If I was here for a few days, I probably would walk out to it, but it's privately owned and there's limited access to it anyway. There we have it. St Michael's Mount. Coming down into Padstow now, you can just see the beach down there and the water. Andrew driving. And we're going for an evening or late afternoon meal with Rick Stein at his flagship seafood restaurant. Happily, we managed to get a booking last night. It was basically booked out all day until about 4:30, which will suit us nicely. We've both fasted all day so far. Just had water and just had a black coffee. And so planning to have the 3-course menu. That'd be quite good. Coming down into Padstow town proper, it's a lot bigger than I thought. I've only ever seen pictures, I suppose, of the picturesque part down by the beach. And we're here plenty of time. It's now 3:17 and our reservation's 4:30. So the broad plan is to have a look around the town, find a hotel with a nice wood fire and have a beer or two. Amazing how they lay that slate on edge like that. I'd go right, Andrew, if we can. Because I'm pretty sure from having looked up at Google Maps this morning that Rick Steins is to our right on the foreshore, to round the other side of the harbour. We're going to come down to the harbour, I think. We're going to have to turn right and just go along the foreshore around to the other side, and then we'll see it. This is good visual though of Padstow. Safe walking.
Park there?
Hey?
Can we park there?
Well, I probably should have said yes, but I think we go right and right again. Follow that blue arrow, I reckon. Busy, isn't it? Do you reckon you could park there or there? Is that allowed?
I don't know.
Other people are.
Smells delicious.
Yeah. I wonder whether every Cornish town is busy, or whether it's, because Rick Steins put it on the map. And as we come round the corner, here is a seafood restaurant. Stein's. Well, it says it was all booked out, but there's empty seats along the front there. Anyway, that's where we're coming from. I got your card now. You'll be on the internet. You're here in this Padstow pub.
Yeah.
Say hello, Josephina.
Hello, Josephina. Okay.
Here outside of Rick Steins, and there's I think it's a bronze statue of Chalky. Got to take a picture of Chalky. Hey? Yeah, I am. So here we are in Rick Steins in Padstow. After having gone past his cookery school and the takeaway type place, we're here. And I might still have my shirt on my back when I go, but I'm not sure.